Welcome back. Welcome back to Viswam Edutech Spelling Bee International Premier League. This is going to be our third webinar. Before getting into it, I just want you to understand slow progress is better than no progress. I repeat, slow progress is better than no progress. In other words, do not be afraid of growing slowly. Be only afraid of standing still. Do not be afraid of growing slowly. Be only afraid of standing still. In terms of phonetic transcription and learning the symbols and learning how to pronounce this is going to be slow progress, but trust me, this is going to be the better progress. Let's dive in. In our last session, we had seen 4 phonetic transcriptions. The first sound is a. I mention sound, your jaw automatically comes down and your chins will just wrinkle a little bit. It's a. It's a. As in cat, bag, man. The second sound we saw the sound E upside down in between 2 forward slashes, and the sound is as in sun, cup, mud. Sound. The third sound we had seen is aw. Wide open your mouth, aw. That is the third sound. It is written A in reverse in between 2 forward slashes. Aw. As in off, not dog. The last sound we had seen last session, the short oo sound. It is written like U in between 2 forward slashes. Oo, as in push, foot, good. Short oo sound. Wonderful. And I repeat, on practice regularly, you can master these sounds and your pronunciation. Having said that, let's dive in. How long in the last couple of sessions, what and all we had seen? Totally we had seen 6 sounds. The first session 4 sounds. The first sound, it is written like capital I in between 2 forward slashes. The sound is short E, as in sit, pin, fish. Short E sound. And the second sound, it is written like E, small letter E forward slashes. The sound is red, net, pen. Short sound. And in our previous session, we had seen the first sound A, as in cat, bag, man. And the next sound O, not, dog. The next sound, short oo sound, as in push, foot, good. The last sound we had seen short sound. It is written like V upside down in between 2 forward slashes. Sound, as in sun, mud. Wonderful. Now you just remember the quote, the saying which I mentioned in the beginning of our session today. Progress is better than no progress, and do not be afraid of growing slowly. Be only afraid of standing still. Don't worry if you're on little by little, but on one day you'll be very, very happy that you will have learned plenty of these things. I want to remind you one more thing: regular practice. Only regular practice will make you perfect. As the saying goes, practice makes a man perfect. So let's make practice so that you will be perfect. Wonderful. Let's, before diving in, we had mentioned due to some technical issues, Q&A session. I mean, you're not able to put your questions in the comment box, and unfortunate one. We are sorry about it. But this week you will be able to chat. You will be able to send your questions across the chat box. Small, walk, talk, chalk. So when you pronounce these words, just try to focus on your mouth, how it is pronounced. You will understand the exact sound of this alphabet. I mean, this phonetic transcription. Writing C, colon, in between two forward slashes. Let us see some more examples with the second set. Short, spot, coat, board, floor, door, more, before, shore, store. So all these words have O sound. O, remember, you're just rounding your tongue inside your mouth. It's short. Let us see the last set of examples for your better understanding. It's morning, horse, north, fork, pork, corn, born, storm, war, law. I think the last word LAW, that will give you much clear understanding. It's not just law, it's law. Law, constitutional law. So you will automatically round your tongue. So all these words have the sound O, rounding your tongue. Let us segregate the sounds from every word from each group. From the first group, let us take BALL, ball. IPOLL, ball. From the second set, let's take short. Ish, short. From the third, let us take horse. This horse. So all these words have the sound O. It is written like C in reverse, colon in between two forward slashes. Now if you want to get a little clear idea about the last two sounds, that is A and O. The first sound is written like A, colon, in between two forward slashes. O. It is an open back vowel, it is called. And you don't need to rotate your tongue when you pronounce this sound. It's father, start, art, palm, class. You don't need to rotate your tongue. If you observe while pronouncing these words, if you observe your mouth, and you will understand it is not rounded. Father, start, art, palm, class. You need not round your tongue. Whereas this next sound, written like C in reverse, colon, in between two forward slashes, that is O. O. Automatically your mouth and your tongue, it is slightly rounded, bringing into O shape. For example, horse, ball, thought, bought, talk. So these sounds, that is the difference between these two sounds. First sound, A and colon in between two forward slashes. It is just A. Father, A. And the second sound, reverse C, colon in between two forward slashes. It is rounded like it's O. Horse. You'll understand in a better way with more examples. Well then. Now let us just take a quick review on today what we have learned. The first sound, writing E in reverse in between two forward slashes. The sound is a, around, about, sofa, agree. The second sound, writing small letter I and colon in between two forward slashes. The sound is E, as in C, B, machine. Generally we tend to pronounce this machine. It's not shin, it's sheen. Machine. And the next sound we saw, writing A and colon. It's A. It's open-ended. So open, A, no rounded. As in car, father, start. Just A sound. You're not again closing your mouth. It's just open, A. And the last sound we had seen is writing C in reverse with colon in between two forward slashes. It is rounded, law. That means you make your mouth and tongue also getting rounded. Law, saw, thought. So you're compressing it, opening your mouth and making it into a O shape, rounded shape. So these four sounds today we had seen. For your better understanding, let us see the combination of all these sounds in a sentence. The first sentence, the teacher asked me to start the long report. The teacher, E sound, asked, asked, I said it's open, just A. Me, it is long E sound. To start, it's again A. Just to open your mouth, A sound. The long report, long. It's not long, it's long. So you have to round your either mouth or tongue, long report. The next sentence is going to be, a card is on the floor and the nurse will soon pick it up. A card, just A sound. A card is on the floor. Floor. Again rounded. It is floor. It's not floor, it's floor. Opening your mouth and closing slightly at the end of the pronunciation. It's floor. And the nurse will soon, ooh sound, pick it up. The next sentence is going to be, the class taught by the teacher was in a cool room. The class, just open, A. Class, class, A. Taught, it is opening your mouth and compressing it slightly. A. Taught by the teacher, E sound, was in a cool, oo sound, room. And the last sentence, my father bought a dirty spoon from the market. My father, A sound, it's open. Bought, it is O. A dirty spoon, oo, long oo, From the market, it's open again. Market. Ah. I hope these sentences will make you understand better. And again, I repeat, only when you practice regularly. The consistency we talked about last session, that consistency is very important to be a master in phonetic transcription. Wonderful. So far, we are seeing in the first day, we are seeing short E sound, short sound. Short E as in bit, hit, sit, milk. And short sound as in bed, end, said, head. And in second session, we are seeing 4 sounds. The first sound a as in cat, bag, bat, hat, a sound. And the second sound as in cup, mud, luck, fun. The third sound we are saying aw sound, hot, off, not, dog. And the last sound on that day session, short oo sound, as in put, push, foot, good. And in our third session, that is today, we are seeing a sound about sofa, agree, and the next sound E, long E, C, B, machine, and the next sound A, just open, car, father, start, and the last sound A, slightly open and compress your mouth a little bit. In another word, just round your mouth or your tongue. A, law, law, saw, thought. So far there are about 10 transcriptions we had seen. Now it's time for the assessment. I've just given the transcription for about 8 words and I want you to write the right words of these transcriptions. I'll give you just 20 seconds to 30 seconds. Come on, make it fast. If you have a pen and paper, write it on that, or you can just using the chat box, you can send the words. Make it fast. Your time starts now. Wonderful. I hope you all have written the words, because only last time we had 10 words, but this time we have only 8 words. Let us see how many points you score. Now check your answers, whether you have written correctly or not. If you have written on a notepad, check your answers and put the marks. Out of 8, how many marks you score? I hope it's done. Wonderful. Well done. I really appreciate all your effort. Good. A good clapping. As I mentioned earlier, if you have scored 6, 7, 8, it's a good job. Appreciate yourself and say to yourself, this is just a beginning. If you have not scored that much, if you have just scored 1 or 2 or 3, again, appreciate yourself and tell yourself it is just a beginning. It seems to be a movie dialogue, but it works well in terms of our competence. In order to motivate ourselves, in order to encourage ourselves, this is going to be helpful. Well done, good job. And as I mentioned earlier, always subscribe to our channels so that you will be able to view these recorded videos whenever you want it. In Viswam's YouTube channel, it will be available, and whenever you wanted to show in your classroom, the teachers, you can download it, and students, whenever you want to see it again, the sounds and the examples, those things one more time, you can visualize it. So kindly subscribe it, subscribe to our channel, and a lot of information are awaited. So having said that, thank you all very much, and you have a wonderful learning and happy learning. Thank you for now. Bye everybody.